Good morning to another. Today we are going to speak about the one of the types of the inheritance, multiple inheritance and multi-level inheritance. What is a multiple inheritance? So in multiple inheritance, we are having the concept two base classes to one derived classes. That is class B and class C are two base classes. Those two base classes can be called by the derived class A. This is the multiple inheritance. In Java, multiple inheritance is not implemented directly, so we have calling and interfaces to that concept. Here in C++, it supports the multiple inheritance in a direct concept. So, if your class is derived from two or more base classes, then it is called as a multiple inheritance. So, it is not even one base class. Two or more base classes can be mingled with one derived class. In C++, multiple inheritance are derived class for more than one class. So, it is a feature of C++ where a class can inherit from more than one classes, that is one subclasses is inherit from more than one classes. Inherit from more than one class base classes. This concept is an multiple inheritance. Class B, class C. So these two are base classes and it can be inherited to the derived class A as a derived class. So what will be the syntax for that? So this class A and class B are two base classes and class C is a derived class. So in that we are calling the both base classes by public A comma public C. This is the syntax of the multiple inheritance. Suppose for example a class can be derived from more than one base classes. Example, a child class is derived from father and mother class, right? This is the well set example. So a child class is a derived class and the father and mother is a base classes. Next, another example, a petrol class is derived from the liquid and fuel, absolutely. So this is the another best example for this multiple inheritance. So sample program for this inheritance is, suppose we are having the class vehicle public, so we are writing a simple statement. This is the vehicle. So this is one base class and another base class is class four-wheeler. One base class will be the vehicle and another base class name is four-wheeler. Here we are displaying that this is a four-wheeler, that's all. In first base class just we are printing this is a vehicle. In another we are printing just this is the four-wheeler vehicle. Then now we are having the derived class car. So how we are inheriting those two base classes in the derived class as public vehicle comma public four-wheeler. So this is the base class name vehicle and four-wheeler. Next in the main function we are creating object of subclasses will invoke the constructor of the base classes. So here we are directing the what car is the last car will be the last derived class name. So by using this class name, we are creating the object. So return 0. It automatically calls the both base classes and can be output is printed as this is vehicle and this is a four-wheeler vehicle. Next is a multi-level inheritance. What is a multi-level inheritance? That is, class A is a base class, class B which is inherited from the class A, then class C, this class from the class B it is inherited as class C. That is, it is derived from the derived class. The class derived from the derived class will be the multi-level inheritance. So multi-level in C++ is the process of deriving a class from another derived class. So class derived from the another derived class, it is known as the multi-level inheritance, where one class inherit another class, it is further inherited from another class. It is the multi level inheritance. Suppose for example base class is wood, intermediate classes will be the furniture. From the intermediate class furniture it is derived to the another derived class that is known as a subclass table. So this will be the syntax. Class A will be the base class and the class B is a derived class by using the access specifier A. Then another derived class class C that is derived from the class B. Example program. This can be seen as a vehicle example program. Here what we are doing, same thing, class vehicle, this will be the vehicle, and next derived class will be a derived class name is class four-wheeler from the class vehicle. So it is derived from the base class. So class four-wheeler colon public vehicle. So we are calling the function four-wheeler and just we are printing the statement object within the four-wheeler. After that another derived class name known as class car public four-wheeler. So when we are calling public four-wheeler, it inherits both the classes, that is class vehicle and class four-wheeler. So here we are creating the creating the class car and see out car as a four-wheeler. In main statement only one object is called within class name car. Then if you are calling the car, it is having the both the classes vehicle, that is it inherits both the properties of the base class and the four-wheeler properties. So as soon as when we call the car as an class, it inherits all the both the two classes. So output will be this is a vehicle, object with wheels are vehicle. So two statements are printed.